So the next stage of the Europa League, it's the next stage. We've dropped down into the Europa League, has been drawn, and we're taking on, you can just about see them in here, but see if you can find it. We've also started using the player search, which has led me to sign one player who I really shouldn't have signed. Roll the intro! Hello and welcome back to the NK Maribor save where we're taking on AZ. Oh, other way. AZ. That way. It's up there. And yes, it's going to be wet. It's going to be windy. 10 degrees in the Lučkavert Stadium in Slovenia. But I sort of make us favourites for this. Yes, we've signed Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Yep. I decided to, use the player search function and not worry too much about just sticking to who scouts have found. And I've done all that, and I've signed Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who was on a free transfer. Does he make our squad better? Well, weirdly he does actually. He's played in the cup once and got a 7.4, so he's done all right, to be honest. He actually has started quite well at his career. He actually missed the first game he could play because he was injured, believe it or not. But yeah, we have brought in some other youngsters as well. They joined in terms of we agreed their deals previously, but Eduard Krupa comes in, right back and central midfielder. More of a central midfielder than a right back, but looks pretty decent. I quite like the look of him. Highly rated potentially. We only paid 57k for him, so I'm quite happy with him. Jakub Jirasek, Czech Republic winger or centre forward, more likely a centre forward. Again, good potential. We played 75k. He comes in, the Czech Republic youngster, 20 years old. Gives us another option, and we'll see how he progresses. And then Valery Kobzev joins, a Russian left back, 20 years old. Really good physical stats. Mentals are looking pretty good. Technicals could be a bit better, but I think as a backup left back, he'll probably do a really good job. According that we don't really have anyone that can play back up to Bricalo. On the outs, I don't know why I came off that page, but on the outs. We've got rid of a few loans. Isco has been sold to Al Rayyan. He signed a agreement to move them in the summer. I was like, do you just want to do it now, knowing that we'd brought in Oxlade-Chamberlain. So Isco has left, and we got a bit of cash for him. Not bad for a 33-year-old who can't run to get a bit of money. 160k from Al Rayyan in Qatar. He actually was playing quite well for us, but yeah, I don't mind letting him go. Tapia has gone back out on loan. Francisco's back on loan. Some of the youngsters that have just come to the age of 17 have gone as well. And that's about it. It was a very relatively quiet January transfer window, actually. And we've played lots of friendlies because we get a big winter break. So after the Liverpool 3-3, we actually beat Bravo 5-2, and then we beat Dakani 2-0. Daniel and Simic getting the goals. We then beat Ajax in a friendly. We beat that team, Donashka Streda. We beat Fortuna Düsseldorf. We drew with AZ, which is weird because I set that up thinking it would be a nice confidence booster for before we play them in the Europa League. Turns out it wasn't. It was a 1-1 draw. Levski Sofia, we beat them 3-1, and we beat Admir Wacker 5-0 as well. Beat St. Polten 4-1, and PSV Eindhoven 1-0. So we are still showing the abilities that we have in this squad. We then have got through to the semi-finals of the Slovenian Cup with a 4-2 aggregate win over Bravo. 2-1 at home, 2-1 away. Pretty simple, to be honest. Daniel getting a 94th, but it was already over by then. 2 goals early on in the first leg pretty much settled it. But we do have the first and second legs in today's episode coming up against AZ Alkmaar. It should be a very interesting game. We're going to be going with the attacking formation, obviously. The big miss is Diego Lietti is suspended. So let's clear this. Something I do pretty much before every game is clear the team. So I can start from afresh and get the players in that I want to pick. So we'll pick that team and be right back. Okay, so this is how we're going to line up. It's a bit of a sort of a changed team. Zavarel in goal, Matos, Navratil and Simčić at the back with Bricalo. So Simčić is going to come in to play next to Navratil. So 2 youngsters, absolute youngsters, 19-year-old Simčić and 18-year-old Navratil are going to be starting in the Europa League Knockouts, so hopefully it works. Mateus Fernandez and Collar line up in the middle of midfield. Obviously, Lietti is missing from the back too because of suspension. And we could have played Luis Al, but I feel like we actually need someone that's not going to bomb on all the time. and I'm happy in the playmaker role for him to try killer balls often. He signed a new contract as well, which is good while we're touching on it, with a minimum free loss of 12 million, not the 800k or whatever it was that his agent was trying to get in there. Utara stays in front of them, Musalowski on the right, Brest on the left, and Daniel up front. On the bench, Zinchenko's just come back from injury, so he stays on the bench for this game. Joel Pereira is the goalkeeper, Louis Zhao, Luka Zahovic, King of Europe, Conte, Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Jakub Jirasek is on there as well as an option. So you might get your first view of Oxlade-Chamberlain in the purple of Maribor. I'm not wearing, this is purple, but I'm not wearing purple of Maribor today. It's a golf shirt, so it's new, actually. I really like it. My wife said the colour looks good on me. So it's actually very similar to the Football Manager colours, isn't it, if I look at it there. Right, AZ Alkmaar lining up with Osu Aduru, Svensson, Goss, I imagine, but we'll call him Goes, Velthius, Oyan, Midsho, Usling, Stengs, Tabuni, Portels, and they've got Milik. Milik is up front for them. Nice. It should be an interesting game. We weren't at full strength when we played them in the friendly. I was going to say pre-season, in the mid-season friendly. We definitely weren't at full strength. So I'm hoping, because we've drawn with Liverpool and we've beaten Bayern Munich, I'm sort of hoping we can continue that form into this game and just sort of gently ease AZ out of the Europa League. That would be very, very nice indeed, as we are looking for this game to get underway. So the other draw, as you can see, Eindhoven v Rangers, Ajax Krasnodar, Juventus, Villarreal, Roma, Sevilla, Feyenoord, Bologna, Monaco, Kiev, and Molde, Atlanta. You would imagine Juventus are probably going to go and win it, because they shouldn't be in the Europa League, but they finished third in their group, in the Champions League, and have therefore dropped down, like us, into the Europa League. So yeah, I'd put Juventus as one of the favourites at this stage to win it. Obviously, I can't remember who doesn't have to play this group as they're in behind. What a save that is. He's offside, but what a save from our young goalkeeper. We can actually take this off here and go back to Maribor formation. There we are. So I can just see the attributes and stats and stuff and numbers and ratings and how that's getting on. Yeah, all right. Let's add workable into the box because we're not creating very good chances. Half an hour in, 0-0. This is not what I was expecting. Likelihood is Zinchenko's going to come on probably in replace of Brest, to be honest. But Zavro with that save is keeping it, well, I say keep it at 0-0. It was offside. Koller whips it into the box. It's not a very good header away. Matos crosses it in. Daniel's there. He just can't stop scoring. 27 goal of the season. We knew he was going to be good when we found him, and we've brought him in. And he's made it 1-0, which doesn't really change the game, to be honest, does it? Because AZ, they're away in the first leg, so if they score, they'll have the away goal advantage. But that is a lovely lovely struck volley. I was trying to think of a lovely strucken, is what I was going to say. But yes, a lovely hit volley from Daniel. 8 shots, 4 on target. We are sort of controlling the game, but it can always turn on its head. Rangers are back in it, so Fuzzrab will be happy. Old Fuzzy, he'll be very happy. A long-term viewer, subscriber, Patreon of the channel. And yeah, I am happy. I am pleased with how it's going. Let's just leave it at that. Get back out there. We probably will do Zinchenko for Marco Brest at one point pretty soon. I might do Bracalo, actually, because we can bring on Oxlade-Chamberlain on the left. I think that might be a bit of a better change to do, because Zinchenko will naturally push forward from left back as well. Don't be a penalty. It's not. Fernandez gets it away. Not the best clearance. Oh, it's a ball in. Milik's in. And what a save from Zavril again. That boy is quite the goalkeeper. I think after this highlight, we're going to have a change on that left-hand side as it's sort of headed away. Brest tries to put a tackle in but misses. Mid-show is there. Back to Goes. Into Svensson. Goes again. Svensson goes again. Portelas heads it back across. Milik with a header. That's from a long, long way out, though. And we will use this opportunity to do Marco Brest for Chamberlain and Zinchenko on for Bracalo. Complete change on that left-hand side, but AZ Alkmaar get it back again, and Milik's in. He's not going to miss another one, is he? It's saved. It's saved again. Oh, my word. Zavrel is having a blinder. Up to a 7.0, and Rangers have missed the chance. They missed the penalty early on as well. So lots happening around Europe. Actually, Juventus v Villarreal is very good. That knocks out 2. That's going to knock out 1 very good team either way, as Tabuni brings this one in. Mateus Fernandez with a header away. Mitzjo into Oosting from range over the bar. AZ have turned the screw a little bit, but we are still reasonably comfortable. I don't like those long balls up to Daniel. Matos, Musalowski Has the ball now. If we're going to go into Daniel, it needs to be into the space for him to run onto and use his pace. Musolowski still going. Musolowski! Oh, nearly a fantastic goal. Right, don't pass into space. I feel like it's giving the ball back to them a little bit too often. Everyone's doing okay. We could probably change Fernandez or the attacking midfield role in Utara. Tabuni goes long. That's poor. That'll be easy for Zavrel, who's decided to use his feet. Matos. Ball through into Daniel. That's better. Brahim Otara. Otara is just on the edge of the area, being forced wide. Gets to the byline. Cuts it across. Daniel's there. Good save. Back to Otara. And Otara swings it back in again, but that one's a good save for Owusu Oduro in goal. I'm just thinking 6.5. Yeah, it looks like, well, that's Oxlade-Chamberlain. 6.6 for Fernandez. We do have Luizao. Yeah, let's bring Luizao on. We'll bring Luizao on in the middle. Collar having a good game at the playmaker. He's got that one into Daniel. Daniel, oh, it's off the line. It's off the line. It was a lovely ball through. Daniel went for the little dink. And, well, it turned out to be a fantastic block on the line from the defender. Because 2-0 I'd much prefer 2. Obviously, I'd much prefer 2-0. Zavrel has the ball now out to Navratil again. He's gone. Stop going long with it. Stop going long with it, Navratil. It's released. Portokas is in, and great save again from Zavril. Let's see if we can just put that down there in transition. Okay. We're going to up that. We're going to narrow that. And just see if we can sort of hold the ball a little bit, come off a higher tempo, which means we shouldn't be so eager to get the ball forward as quickly. But we do have a 3-on-2 if we work this correctly on this far side. Daniel does lay it off to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Daniel was offside. 15 minutes to go. Quick look around the scores. Villa have got 2 away goals at Juventus, which is very interesting. Rangers have seen a red card for Katic. Atalanta are 2-1 up still with Tadic getting a goal. 8 minutes to go in our game. It's headed away at the near post very well by Navratil as Tabuni picks it up. Tabuni cuts in field. Looks for Veltus, who goes over the top. He looked offside. He's not offside. It's a good goal. It's a very good goal. And that is annoying because that is an away goal. And that's a killer. That's a killer. That means we need to go to AZ. Go to Alkmaar and score in Holland. So Tabuni laid it in, and we just switched off. It was him. Simic kept them on side. I mean, it will be a boost having Lieti back for the second leg. He does only miss 1 game, so hopefully we can. Well, we know we need to score, so we'll definitely have to play attacking. As Stengs is going to bring this forward. Don't let AZ get 2 away goals. It's into Milik. Milik shoots. He's offside. I don't really know what we can do. It looked offside. Yeah, clear. The video shows a clear offside, no goal. We will see the replay just to make sure. It looked very clear. Tell you what, it's not that clear. It's not that clear, but we will take it all day. As is this going to finish the same? Oh, Otara's picked up a twisted knee, apparently. That's not good. Simcic up to Chamberlain. He looks for Musolowski, but it's headed away. Tabuni will come forward. Portieles will cut in, and this time he dinks. Oh, what a goal! Oh my God, what a goal! We're giving it back to him a bit too obvious, a bit too quickly and eagerly. Chamberlain's come on and had a shocker. So you have seen Chamberlain play, and he's also played dreadfully. Probably will keep him out of the squad for the next game. Well, they've been the better team in the second half, haven't they? They've absolutely dominated us in the second half. It's flicked on. Milik's there. Oh, what a save again. What could this scoreline be if it wasn't for the keeper? Zavrel in goals had an absolute blinder. And AZ win it 2-1. Point the finger. I'm not happy. We need to do better. I'm disappointed with defending. I'm disappointed with midfield. And I'm disappointed with the quality of finishing up there as well. Everyone knows how I feel now. And Otara's out for 3 to 4 days. That's okay. So he'll miss the league game, and hopefully we'll be back for the second leg. Well, we need a performance. They have got Svensson suspended, and it looks like we're going to have a pretty full squad, which is great, as Lieti will be back. So, and that is a huge deal. He's one of our best players at the club. He's a star player. He's a leader. He's our captain or vice captain. He's 6'2". He's big. He's experienced. You know, he'll replacing Simic, who's 5'11", and not as good. Navratil will probably keep his place next to him. Navratil's had a pretty decent season, but yeah, we'll be back for the second leg in just a hot second. So we're back for the all-important second leg away in Holland and the Netherlands. So, it should be a good game. It should be a good game. If I keep telling myself that, it should be a good game. We do welcome back Diego Lietti in there. We're going to start with Matos at right back. It will be Navratil, who has been playing a lot of games recently, on the right-hand side of the back two. Lietti on the left, and we're going to start with Zinchenko, that a bit more of attacking intent on the left-hand side. In the middle, we are going to go with Luizão and Mateus Fernandes as our normal middle two. On the right-hand side, it's not very often you see me pick the team, is Musalowski. In behind them is Brahim Utara, even though he's not fully fit. He's pretty much there, but he's not quite fully fit. On the left-hand side, we will be starting Marco Brest, and through the middle will be Daniel. Luka Zahovic will sit on the bench. Sasakolo will be on the bench. Oxlade-Chamberlain, for all his inability in the last game, will be on the bench. Simčić will be on the bench. Joel Pereira will be on the bench, and we have two more. I'm not sure. I'll decide on them in a minute. I might go for let's go for Milanda. He's got good finishing. We might need goals. So we're going to go lots of strikers on the bench. No, we're going to go Bracalo. Yeah, Bracalo on the bench, obviously. Right. So we need a better game than last time. We need a better performance than last time. We need the first half performance over 90 minutes is what we really need. I'm going to start with pass into space off, but work the ball into the box. I feel like we played better when that was on. I feel like this is probably our strongest team. Sasakolo is probably unlucky to be dropped. We won the game in between the last one and this one in the league 5-1 with a very convincing win with 2 goals for Daniel, 1 for Lietti, who came back in to get his fitness. We had 1 for Navratil as well, I think, and then another one. So it was like we had 3 different goal scorers in a 5-1 win, which was incredible. Really, really good. So I'm hoping we can bring that form into this game, as it looks like they're lining up pretty much the same. St. Iago comes in. He didn't play in the first leg. Thomas Boytnik, is that the guy? No, it's Alexandra Boytnik that used to play for Man United, wasn't it, as left back? It's a great opportunity to show the pundits. No, let's avenge what happened last time. Avenge it. Go out there and show them that 2-1 win they got was a mistake. See, they've, like, recent form, lost, win. So they do have a bad run in there somewhere. We can get at them, as we have gone win, lost to AZ and then win. So they do come into it with 2 wins on the bounce. We come in with a loss and a win. So hopefully we can make this count. You can see it in top left, 2-1 on aggregate. All the other games are kicking off at a similar time as well, and we get an early highlight. An early goal would calm the nerves a little bit. Fernandes has it into Luizão. Fernandes out to Matos. Matos cuts it back. Oh, Musalowski should have done better. We need to score 2 goals or whatever today. That's why we've gone for an attack-minded bench, as Shalov scored for Krasnodar. Pez legend. If anyone here plays Pro Evo, you try and sign Shalov. He's very, very good. Put a tackle in. Evgen out to Sugawara. Across it goes. Oh, Navratil. That's not the best header away. Ueshen into Evgen, who is blocked, and Luizão wins it back. Navratil, Matos. Navratil goes long looking for Daniel. Picks him out well. Daniel, what have you got? You've got to do it all on your own at the moment, mate. You haven't got much support in there at the moment. He's tackled, and Portales will bring this one away. And wow, he's got a leggy quick run, isn't he, Portales? Mitch Joe into Stengs. Stengs comes forward with it. Stengs is a good little player. Out to Sugawara. Back into Stengs. Stengs shoots. He's a good little player. It doesn't change anything. We still need to score 2. Calvin Stengs gets the goal. I might have to trust my assistant here and just say, what do you think we should do? I mean, he wants us to kick them really hard. He basically wants us to kick every single one of their players really, really hard. Right, encourage them. Come on, we need 2 goals. We can do it. We got knocked out to Arsenal last year. We shouldn't be getting knocked out at this stage. Zinchenko over the top. Oh, well, okay. It looks like the keeper's had an absolute shocker, but it's 1-1. 30-yard free kick from Alexander Zinchenko. And you've got to love that, haven't you? What is the keeper doing here? It's round the wall. He must have seen it late. I don't know what he's doing there. He's tried to catch it, I think, and it's gone horribly wrong for him. But it is now 1-1 and 3-2, so it's closer back to all square than what it was. Although here comes Stengs again. Lays it in offside. He looked offside, but referee says, I think, play on. I think he definitely was offside. Tabuni has it. Over it goes. It's a header over the bar. Okay, we're going to... What are we going to do here? We're going to lower our defensive line a little bit. Just try and keep it a little bit more compact. In fact, we're going to do that. And then when they're in it, go and get the ball. Go and get stuck in. Go and get stuck in a lot. Go and get stuck in a lot. I may not say don't. I might try not to force them out to the width as well, because their wingers are doing a good job. With Stengs has already got a goal. Zinchenko gives that away. Stengs clears. That's a good header though. Musolowski brings it down. Otara. Luizao into Mateus Fernandez. Lots of space on this right-hand side for Mathos, who's creeping in. But that's a good ball. Brest. I thought he was fouled. He wasn't. It was a good tackle. Navratil keeps it alive. Into Lieti. Back to Navratil again. Into Brahim Otara. Fernandez. Great ball. Musolowski's in. Musolowski scores. 2-1. 3-3 on aggregate. All square. We get another one. They've got to score 2. This is on. This is game on. This is what we wanted. It was a lovely bit of play. Very quick passing in this middle bit here. Fernandez, what a ball through to Musolowski. And again, the keeper's had a bit of a shocker. And I don't know whether we should shoot on sight. I'm tempted to go with shoot on sight, because that is 2 goals where he has been pretty damn terrible. I'm going to give him some praise, even though it's 3-3 and only 2-1. I'm going to give him some praise. Look at the ratings are looking better. Lieti's actually our worst rated player coming back into the team. The opposition instructions may have done something for us. They may have done something for us. You never know. Let's... do I change that how we're playing defensively? I think I'll leave it. Why are you throwing it all the way over there? Bloody hell. Navratil into Lieti. Into Fernandez. Mateus Fernandez. That's such a bad pass. That's where passing to space lets you down. Shouldn't be passing it into that space there. Over the top into Sugawara. Sugawara gets around Zinchenko. Puts it across. Header. Hit the post and Fernandez clears it away. And I am not happy with us telling them to go out wide. I don't know whether we just say... No, we'll leave it as that. I was going to say we don't want to say go down the middle, because that does bring its own different sort of risks. But yeah, the fact that we're encouraging AZ to give the ball to Stengs and Portales, who seem to me have been the most dangerous players in this game. But we're playing well. We're dominating the game as best we can. Right, I'm going to say... I want to say don't get complacent, but I'm going to say I'm pleased, because I am pleased. But then we're going to follow that up like we didn't do last time. We're going to change it and say, I believe you've got what it takes to keep on going. I'm very tempted to drop the positive, but I don't think it's the right thing to do, because we don't play as well. We've seen it time and time again where we just don't play as well when we drop to positive. I think what we are going to do is bring on Luka Zahovic, though, up front, because he is the king of Europe. That's a good header from Marco Brest. Mateus Fernandez, full through to Daniel. This is your lifeline, Daniel, otherwise you're coming off. Daniel, he scored! Oh my God! I was like, what is he doing? His 30th goal of the season. The keeper is having a shocker. Fernandez puts it in. Daniel, he must have heard. He was coming off. But lovely run. What is the keeper doing here? I thought he nutmegged him, but he just puts it past him at his near post. 3-1. I'm pretty sure that means AZ have got to score 2, because they make it 4-4. We go through on away goals, and that is superb. Absolutely superb. Tabuni puts this one in. Stengs is there. It's 3-2-4-4 now with a half an hour to go. When do I drop off attacking? That's the question. When do I drop off attacking? We're just not at the races on that set piece at all. It's now Otara who's not having a brilliant game, and Matos at right back. And I didn't prep for having to bring on a right back. We could bring on Simic into the middle, moves Navratil over to the right, but I don't really want to do that. Let's bring on Sasakola for Otara in the middle. The young Slovenian's going to get a run out in the middle, and hopefully that'll do enough. Do I drop to positive? We're actually going to drop all the way down to balanced. I've got scared. Good header from Collar, but there's no one up there. I don't know where Daniel's gone. Santiago goes down the line. Get it out. Well done, Marco Brest. Let's go. We're still going to have counter press in. That's a lovely ball. Daniel's in. Dink him. Yes, Daniel. Yes. Come on, 4-2, 5-4 in aggregate. It's gone back to AZ needing another 2 goals to win this one. Oh, lovely stuff. Marco Bress, what a counter-attack that is. Lovely ball through to Daniel. He had acres of space in between the centre-backs. And again, the keeper's had a bit of a shocker. So, right, brilliant. Can I praise him this time and actually get it at the right time? Hopefully. Matos has improved a little bit. Collar's come in and done a decent job. Let's just very quickly, not in there, let's go in here and update our opposition instructions to ask the assistant there. He doesn't want us to kick them so much anymore. But we are playing reasonably well. Tabuni puts this one in. Header away from Lietti. Marco Brest is there again. Flicks it on. And there could be another counter-attack on as AZ are throwing men forward in this one. Daniel gets around his man. Oh, he went for the shot. And Owusu actually holds onto this one. That's a terrible clearance, though. Luizal's picked it up. Oh, he's going for Masalowski, but couldn't feed it through. The keeper is having a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. I could probably play Oxlade-Chamberlain at right back for the last 5 minutes. We'll make that change a little bit later. His versatility means he should be able to play. He'll be able to do a decent job at right back. That's how I see it. Zinchenko into Collar, Brest. Back to Zinchenko. Fernandez, ball over looking for Masalowski, who will keep it in. Masalowski cuts it back to Luizal. Luizal into Matos. Matos into Luizal. Luizal into Fernandez. There's another goal, and we can now make that change. Matos off, Oxlade-Chamberlain on, just to keep it solid at the back. And we will do... Marco Bress is going to come off for Zahovic as well. Just a couple of time-wasting substitutions. Zahovic up top. Daniel onto the left wing. What a performance. 5-2, 6-4 on aggregate. We've pulled it out the bag when we needed to. We'll be marching on to the next round of the Europa League. We are looking a little bit loosey-goosey at the back, though, aren't we? We really are. Very pleased with the performance. Lovely, lovely stuff. Oh, Daniel impresses for Maribor. Maribor overturned first leg defeat. That's what you love to see. 456k for progressing. 2 goals for Danielson. Superb in front of goal. Well played. And the post-match press conference will say, congratulations to everybody. Mr. Assistant Manager, go and do that one for us. Right, I think the draw for the next leg should be relatively soon. Let's go and have a quick look and see who got knocked out of what there. So, Villarreal went through over Juventus. That's massive. That is a massive. Monaco knock out Dynamo Kiev. Sevilla knock out Roma. Bologna knock out Feyenoord. Atalanta knock out Molde. Rangers knock out PSV. And Krasnodar knock out Ajax. Wow. That is interesting. 27th. So it's drawn tomorrow, 27th of February. So let's see who we're going to get in the next round of the Europa League. I don't think we've got enough about us to win it. And I think what this is proving me is that we need to sign some sort of defensive midfielder. I think more defensive-minded midfielder, or maybe give Rock Mayher a chance. But look at the teams that come into it now. Arsenal back in there again. Lazio, Lille, Benfica. Who else? Lyon, Watford. Watford? How on earth did Watford get in it? What did Watford do last year? They were in the Premier League, but did they win? They got to the FA Cup semi-final and lost. Did they qualify through the Premier League? They did. They finished 7th. No, that's this year. Stages. Last season, they finished 6th. Wow, Watford steaming in out of nowhere, and they're up there again in 7th this year. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We get Braga. I completely missed the thing, didn't I? But we get Braga. Not a bad draw for the second knockout round. Not a bad draw. Managed by ex-Sheffield Wednesday manager Carlos Carvajal. But, not a bad draw. Could have been much worse. Could have been much, much worse. They've come through a group with Legia Warsaw, Rangers, and Slovan Bratislava. They beat Bratislava, beat Warsaw, and beat Rangers. They also drew with Bratislava, lost to Rangers, and drew with Warsaw. So, a bit of a mixed bag for them. But yes, that will happen in middle of March sometime, I think it is. Yeah. So the 12th of March. Got a packed March. Absolutely ram-packed March. But we'll be back for the first leg of that game against Braga in the next episode. If you've enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe if you are new as well. And let me know what you think down below about the signing of Oxlade-Chamberlain and that second leg performance, which was absolutely ridiculous. Is Daniel one of the best signings I've ever made? I'm not sure. 13 million was a lot of money, but look at that goal return. 14 in 15 in the league. 31 in 30 appearances overall. Absolutely superb. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. It has been absolutely brilliant. And I do thank every single one of you for coming along. Thank you to the Patreons. Thank you to Fuzz, Ross, and the other patrons who I'll say thank you properly in the next episode, I think. But thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.